Breaking news, 2 people are dead after an Emirates SkyCargo plane skidded off the runway at Hong Kong International Airport and landed in the sea.
A cargo plane skidded off the runway at Hong Kong International Airport before colliding with a security patrol car and slamming it into the sea. Both people in the car were killed.
Every detail about the Boeing 747 crash in Hong Kong explained. On the morning of October 20th, 2025, shortly after 5:15 a.m. local time, a serious aviation accident occurred at Hong Kong International Airport. A Boeing 747-400 cargo aircraft, Emirates SkyCargo Flight 9788, veered off the runway during landing and came to rest partially in the sea. The incident resulted in the deaths of 2 airport workers and caused major damage to the aircraft. The flight was operated by ACT Airlines, a Turkish cargo carrier flying on behalf of Emirates SkyCargo. The aircraft was a Boeing 747-481 BDSF, a so-called converted freighter, a passenger jet that had been modified to carry cargo. It was around 32 years old and, according to aviation authorities, deemed airworthy. That morning, the aircraft flew from Dubai International Airport to Hong Kong. On board were 4 crew members, 2 pilots, a flight engineer, and a loadmaster. There were no passengers, as this was a dedicated cargo flight. The load consisted mainly of consumer electronics and mail packages destined for Asian markets. Around 5:15 a.m. local time, the Boeing 747 began its approach to the northern runway at Hong Kong International Airport. According to the Civil Aviation Department, weather conditions were good, no rain, no strong winds, and normal visibility. But something went wrong. We're now playing a remarkable fragment of the final communication between the pilots and the control tower. Moments later, the contact suddenly went silent.
Approach, good night, Emirates 9788, descending flight level 110, unrestricted, inbound, contact.
Emirates 9788, runway 07S, turn left direct to lines, meeting high speed.
Direct to lines, and runway use 0 last left, and high speed approach, Emirates 9788.
Cathay 829 and descend to flight level 130 and enter the holding over Canto.
Descend flight level 130, holding at enter hold at Canto, Cathay 829.
Now we just had an accident at runway 07 left and no landing is accepted at this moment. How long can you hold?
Bye, Cathay 829.
We expect delay undetermined.
Copy that.
I think we won't be open up within 20 minutes at this moment.
AFM, holding undetermined.
Roger that. Do you have any idea how serious is the Emirates event?
I have no idea at the moment, sorry.
Okay. Left turn or right hand turn on Abbey for the hold?
Cathay 883, hold at Abbey right hand pattern.
Right hand pattern and request to stay at minimum clean speed, Cathay 883.
Cathay 883 approved.
Approved, Cathay 883. Okay, 829, can we level off at flight level 160 for the hold?
Cathay 829 approved at flight level 160.
Level 160, Cathay 829.
Scooter 960, there's been a suspected aircraft accident at the Hong Kong airport, and right now we're still sorting out, so expect they may not be landing to the Hong Kong International Airport at the moment.
Scooter 960, any delay?
Scooter 960, affirm, so reduce to minimum clean speed for now. I'll keep you posted.
Cathay 829, cancel the hold and track direct to Silver.
Cancel hold, direct Silver now, Cathay 829, confirm.
Cathay 829, affirm, expect the runway 07 right will be available in about 5 to 10 minutes.
That's perfect, thanks. Direct Silver, Cathay 829.
Bravo 91688, can we expect runway 07 right?
Bravo 91688, affirm, expect runway 07 right. Cathay 883, cancel the hold now, continue direct to Muscle.
Cancel hold, direct muscle, Cathay 883.
Hong Kong Shuttle 623, hold at Abbey, right hand pattern, expect one hold.
Abbey Shuttle 623, standard pattern.
Shortly after touchdown, the aircraft started skidding on the wet runway, lost directional control, and slid off the tarmac. It broke through the perimeter fence at the edge of the airport and struck a ground vehicle, a security patrol car stationed near the fence line. The aircraft eventually came to rest partly in the sea, with the nose section in the water and the tail still on land. There was no fire, but the fuselage sustained severe structural damage and broke into several sections. 2 airport employees who were inside the struck patrol vehicle lost their lives. One was pronounced dead at the scene. The other died later in hospital from injuries sustained. The 4 crew members on board managed to escape through the cockpit windows. They survived the crash, although some suffered minor injuries from the impact. Rescue teams and firefighters arrived within minutes. Airport fire units quickly contained leaking fuel, preventing a blaze. Helicopters and rescue boats were deployed to recover crew members and debris from the water. The Civil Aviation Department of Hong Kong has launched a formal investigation, with assistance from the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board, as the aircraft was of American manufacture. According to preliminary statements, no distress call was transmitted before the aircraft veered off the runway. It also appears that radio contact with air traffic control was lost in the final moments before impact. While weather conditions were reported as normal, investigators are looking into possible hydraulic or braking issues. They are also examining runway friction levels and stopping performance for heavy cargo aircraft. The flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder have been recovered and are currently being analyzed in a laboratory. Preliminary findings are expected to be released within a few weeks. The airport's northern runway was temporarily closed for inspection and repair immediately after the crash. Other runways remained operational, allowing most passenger flights to continue as scheduled. However, the accident caused significant disruptions to cargo traffic, as much of Hong Kong's freight operations rely on that particular runway. It is the deadliest incident at Hong Kong International Airport in more than 25 years. Not because of casualties on board, but due to the tragic deaths of 2 ground personnel. Worldwide, the crash sparked renewed discussions about runway safety, especially at airports that handle intense cargo operations. What do you think happened? Share your thoughts in the comments below.